Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. Today's reading is going to be a perception reading, so kind of like a point of view. We're going to see how your person views you as a person and love interest or potential love interest. So I'm going to get started by getting a few archetypes out. We'll get a few energy cards and then we'll dive into the tarot. Okay, so let me get organized. What's going on here with the cards? Oh, okay, I see why that happened now. You guys, I love my pop-up readings for the simple reason that it's like I'm able to focus in on the images of the cards more easily, and also you guys can kind of see how the cards come out in the ways in which they come out, so on and so forth, because right now you can't see what just happened and that bums me out. So you're gonna have to just take my word for it, okay? First of all, there's like a dark background to every single one of these cards. That's interesting. Let me show you what we got. So we have Thanatos, we have the Bardo, we have the One, as well as the Crone, and the Mentor. So first off, your person really respects you. I'm going to tell you that much. But there's also kind of like a dark side to you. I gotta figure out how to explain this to you, because it's not like dark. Like, your person doesn't feel like you're bad, okay? They don't think you're a bad person at all. They don't feel like you have bad intentions, bad vibes, bad energies, but there's like almost like a darkness that they pick up in you. And I don't want to say darkness. I guess a better way to put it would be contrast. You are very wise beyond your years, and you view things as neutral. You might be I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy from you, I'm not gonna lie. And I am filming this in Scorpio season, so we could have some Scorpios out there. Shout out to my fellow Scorpios, because I'm a Scorpio sun. But anyway, there's a lot of 8th house energy coming through. You know, death, sex, rebirth, life after death, the afterlife, essentially. Very trippy energy, lots of Plutonian energy, as in Pluto, not the element, okay? I can't talk right now. I feel like you intimidate the heck out of your person. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. Like, you're very intense. Your energy is very intense. You might be the type of person that gets immersed in your thoughts of the afterlife, what happens when we pass this physical plane. You may be very invested in spirituality or religion. I think that you're not a surface level type of person. You're not the type of person that just gets up and goes about your daily routine, you know, interested in the mundane, basic, how's the weather, how's your day going type of stuff. You're like, when I talk to you, I want to talk about what happens when we leave the earth. When I want to talk about space. I want to talk about how the universe works. I want to talk about the deeper, more philosophical types of things. And your person picks up on that very, very strongly, to the point where it's almost intimidating, because they feel like they can't have average conversation with you. You don't want to talk about the weather. You don't want to talk about how your day is going all the time. You want to talk about how things work, why things happen, the deeper side of existence, how connected everything is. You're almost immersed in that type of energy, to the point where it dominates your energy and it's quite intimidating to your person, okay? They're very different from you. And I know I use the word dark, but that's incorrect. I just can't find like the correct words to explain the vibe your person gets from you. It's not darkness, it's depth. And that depth, in a way, seems dark to your person because they themselves are more surface level. They're interested in, like, Raleigh, really? Where are you even? Come here. We want to be chatty, but you don't want to come say hi. Okay, Wally's going to say hi. Hold on, everybody. Hi. He wanted to say hi. Okay, so he's here with us. I think your person, honestly, is very different than you. They are the type of person that's like, I just want to have fun. I just want to live my life. I'm totally cool with having like surface level conversations with people, keeping everything very lighthearted. You're very different, and that's why you're intimidating to your person, okay? And that's why they're highlighting this so much, because it's intense to them. They may have never met another person like you before. It's new, it's intense, very, very contrasted to how they live their life and how they feel about things, okay? They almost feel like you're in a different world, like you're kind of in your own zone. You're very different than the average type of person. You're kind of in your own world. Yes, Wally. Hello. He's very happy right now, you guys. You can't hear him purring, but he is so, so happy to be on my lap right now. Yes. Hello. You want me to pick you up more? Okay. He's taking over the reading today, you guys. Sorry about that. We're going to get a couple more oracle cards out. Can I get back to my work? Can I get back to my work, please? Yeah? Hi. Okay. You can sit right there, but I got to get back to the cards, okay? Okay. Hold on a second. All right. Let's get, oh, okay. Yeah, you may be psychic. I'm really not surprised. You may have very active psychic gifts, or you're very sensitive to things that most people don't pick up on. You're sensitive to vibes, you're sensitive to energies, you're sensitive to almost like, your person almost believes that you can pick up on things that do exist, that are there and unseen, okay? So you may see ghosts, you may see, you may have psychic downloads, you may have very, very active psychic gifts is what I'm getting at here. Like you're tapping into a world or a portal in a way that most people don't get the chance to pick up on. And your person like recognizes this about you, and it is quite intimidating to them, because they're like, how do you do what you do? I don't understand it. It's too much for me. This is very intense, okay? I really don't, it's almost like I'm at a loss for words, and that's how your person feels about you. It's like they come around you and there's this like tension in the air, not necessarily bad tension, but it's like they can feel the electrification that exists when they're around you versus like the average person on the street. It's like the air becomes electrified, and they know that like you're almost on a different plane of existence in a way than they are. Okay. And if you do have active psychic gifts, if that's something you talk about, you're open about, they definitely believe that you're onto something, even if they don't understand it. Okay. Even if they don't normally believe in such things, I just heard, you're like making them believe in it. Okay. That was the 3 of Pentacles. I'm feeling disorganized. I'm feeling chaotic. I feel like this person oftentimes gets intimidated in your presence because it's intense, and they don't understand how you do what you do, or how this works, or how you think the way you think. It's just so very different from them. Okay. Lots of contrast between the two of you. So we have the 6 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and we have Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, by the way. Okay. So I just heard you could have also been born around the Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. Okay. So roughly like the end of November. Whew, feeling winded. You may do something in the public eye, or you may have gotten public recognition for your gifts. So you could be like a content creator of sorts. You could be a reader. You may work at like a metaphysical shop where people come to you for advice or guidance. You could be a fellow tarot reader. I just heard Reiki healer. And so they feel like other people recognize your gifts and that you are gifted, not just them. It might be like to the point where you are a mentor to other people, like you give advice to other people. You may even be like a therapist or somebody who works in the healing arts, and other people recognize your gifts and your skills and go to you as a mentor, go to you for advice or guidance on such matters. And your person almost feels like they're in a different world of existence when they're with you. I'm feeling for some of you out there, this is like a new connection. This person is still getting to know you, or even if it's not new, they feel like there's a lot more than meets the eye with you. You're so deep, there's so much depth here that they're still trying to figure you out and get to know you, okay? But they feel like you are a person that deserves respect. This isn't just like woo-woo crazy stuff to them. This is something they believe is very real, or they're starting to open their mind to. They feel as though you're tapping into something the average person cannot tap into, okay? And again, with the freaking contrast here with Temperance, we have water meets fire. I think you and this person are very, very opposite in a lot of ways, okay? You may be divine counterparts. There could be some sort of divine union in this connection, okay? A reason the two of you were brought together, possibly because of this contrast, so you could teach each other things, which is very important. There isn't a right or wrong here. If you are a deep type of person and this person is more surface level, earthly, like I'm viewing you as like the upper 3 chakras and them as the lower 3 chakras. They're very grounded on logic and 3D matters. You're more like up in the clouds, like in the ethers, okay? And sometimes when we have contrast like that brought into our lives, it's because there's a good middle ground to be found. You can teach each other things. This person can help bring you back down to earth, and you can show them what's up above in the heavens, essentially, okay? That type of vibe. And so your person also thinks about that and understands that they're feeling this attraction and that magnetism to you for a reason. There's got to be something behind that, okay? Because in a way, this is kind of like an opposites attract type of thing. The 3 of Pentacles, which is on the ground, is further confirming to me that there's a divine union to this. There's a reason the two of you were brought together, and they feel like the two of you teaming up could achieve a lot because there's so much contrast. You have so much you could teach one another, okay? Wow, you guys, this was intense. I'm gonna close the reading off, like simply because your person, my gosh, you guys, they feel intimidated when they're around you. And I'm picking up on that energy, and it's a lot for me. So anyway, we're gonna get you a couple of personal messages, close the reading out. If this resonated, let me know your thoughts in the comments, like, subscribe, whatever you'd like to do. Okay, so you got sacred knowledge. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within, go beyond your thoughts to eternal truth and to the I am of everlasting love. I kept wanting to say ethereal, that's why I got all tongue-tied. I trust in my own ability to provide well for my family. Beautiful. All right, you guys, I'm leaving this reading here. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.